If you'd love to find out how expanding your self awareness can lead to amazing shifts in your life, stick about. So, this week I have been lucky enough and blessed enough to help out with the launch of an amazing transformation program, supporting behind the scenes and giving people support along the way. And this is such an honour for me to do. And this isn't the first time I've been blessed to help out on this. So, the first time I was still in quite a heavy part of my healing journey. So when other people would be sharing really deep things from the depth of their hearts and souls, I would feel their pain. I would take it on as my own and I would cry so much. And sometimes I'd feel anxiety as well, depending on the posts. And then as I've continued to become aware of all the things that don't feel aligned in my life or within, to become aware of beliefs that I have that may be limited or holding me back, to become aware of things that are triggering me, whether that is to feel anxious or frustrated or sad, and then face those things, look at logically, how can I do them differently, and look at them emotionally. What trapped emotion is there? When did this start? What does this make me feel? And then in a safe way, release the emotions. So for me, like if I feel sad, I'm going to cry. If I feel frustration, I might do some punches on the spot. If I just feel like I have lots and lots of thoughts going around, I'll journal about it and write it all out of my mind and then release it. And I've found that the more I've been doing this, going in within, listening to these triggers, finding more self-awareness, the more it's helping me to release and shift anything that is unaligned or stagnant in my life. So the first time I did the support on that launch for the transformational course, I felt so much of people's pain. I was taking it on like it was my own. And then the second time, I still felt it as an empath, but not as much. I did still feel it. And then someone there, a peer, had an amazing thing they said: observe, don't absorb. So as an empath, the thing we can have a tendency to do the most is absorb. And it's such an important quote: observe, don't absorb. We can see that people are going through things. We can feel compassion and sadness for them, but we do not have to take on their emotions or suffering or anger, whatever it is, as if it's our own. And with the continued expansion of self-awareness and being willing to face the shadow side of myself as and when it comes up, then I can chip away more of what is like this ice block of shadow, and then you chip it away until it's an ice cube, and then it's smaller and smaller and it can start to melt. So having the opportunity to assist again on this amazing transformational launch, this time, of course, I still feel sadness for people's posts and sometimes like a bit of slight anxiety or whatever it is, as a highly sensitive person as well. But I am no longer reacting in the same way that I used to. I am no longer feeling like I have to carry the burden of the other person's emotions, even if I'm not talking to them or seeing them physically. I used to feel that, now I don't. And it is all thanks to becoming self-aware of what I was doing and allowing in my life that wasn't for my highest good. So, for instance, it could be jobs or people you see the most, or triggers that come up and they keep reminding you of something from the past. Drop a comment down below if this is resonating at all. Like, is there anything that comes up for you that's like, oh yeah, this has been making me feel sad, like recurring, or maybe a recurring dream you have? Because recurring dreams are the subconscious trying to tell you, make consciously aware, something that is in the psyche, in the shadow. Sometimes it can be like a spiritual, psychic dream as well, but often it's trying to tell us something that we're not yet realizing physically. An example for me was recurring dreams I had as a child from my youngest age. I could remember of not being able to see light clearly, and it would get scarier as I got older. And then when I had a massive, massive light bulb moment, realization relating to my earliest trauma in my late teens, that very night I had that dream. But in my dream, I wasn't scared for the first time. I put a light bulb in the light fitting, turned it on, full light, never had the dream again. So dreams are trying to tell us things that keep coming up, triggers are trying to tell us, or if there's recurring patterns you notice in relationship dynamics, whether it's with relatives or friends, partners, colleagues, that's also trying to show you something. So this is an invitation today to start to notice what your psyche, your subconscious, your dreams, your awareness is trying to show you. And it's a gift to be able to see that and to explore it so that we can release it, and then our energy can flow like a stream instead of being stagnant like a pond. This is really a secret towards living our best lives. That's really what I've learned. So I hope this has inspired you. Give a little like or sub if so, and I'll see you next time. Bye.